Never. And there we go, just as I said, here comes the Helena. Or Elena, I think. It's supposed to be French. I think the H is silent in French? I don't know. All right. And it's going to be a 3 out of 5 set. All right, just give him the okay, and off we go.
So this match got a lot of good history, Eric.
Oh yeah, you know, Black Mamba and Master, they've been fighting since the DOA5 days.
Yeah.
I think actually a little bit before that too. Probably Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate.
Yeah, this has been going on a while.
And here we go. You know, Black Mamba recently discovered some very, very dirty Force Tech stuff with Helena, and I gotta tell you, Electrified Man was using it on me earlier, and it's just devastating. And here we go, right there with it. Takes him off the ground, gets him in that trap, that loop. There we go. Master manages to get out of it.
Yeah, some people, I've heard some people saying that the ground game there in this one.
Oh, it's absolutely silly. And there we go. I mean, once Mamba gets that pressure on, you know, Master's gonna have to get very, very, very lucky to get out of that. There we go again. It's going to result in another Force Tech, keeping the pressure up, right into the wall. And again, going to be another Force Tech. You see how that just keeps on going over and over again. Once you're in that trap, that's it. I mean, and we were calling Elena low tier. Does that look low tier to you?
That's nasty stuff.
That's horrifying. I mean, you got a 1 out of 4 chance of getting out of that every time she does it. And if you don't get it, that's it. She's going to take you for a ride.
It used to be that it was always Hayabusa, too strong, overpowered.
I know, and now it's just kind of backwards. There we go, a very nice counter by Black Mamba there. There you go, gets that off. This is going to go right into the Force Tech again. Into that, that's going to be the round, that's going to be the match right there.
That's devastating.
Yeah, people were thinking, oh, Rakuto was just messing up earlier in his fight Electrified Man. No, you see how effective that is. That's going to work on everybody.
So now I know why you're not in these finals.
Yeah, that's why I'm not in the finals, folks. Here we go.
I think it's the glasses. She's got the glasses on now.
Well, you know, it's very classy look these days. Oh, and I don't know what Manny was thinking when he went for that, trying to BF him to death, and that's not going to happen.
You know, it's funny because Hayabusa and Master feel like the underdog here with this nasty Helena technique that Black Mamba has.
And here you go again. It's ridiculous once Elena gets going. Honestly, I rate this matchup right now like 9-1. This is not going to be in Manny's favor at all.
Well, you know, when the games come out too, that's one of the things that's always been with the fighting game community is somebody discovers something. And in that tournament, you got yourself a big problem. Ooh. You have to adjust on the fly. Exactly.
You know, now we know how big of a threat this is. You know, we're all going to be hitting the lab trying to break this down, but it's no joke. This is not going to be an easy thing to find an answer for. There we go. This is going to end the round real fast here. There it is with the low crush.
Well, if it's really overpowered, then more than likely, I mean, if it turns out, which it looks like it is, then there will be, I know there's another patch in the offing. You've heard that, right?
Yeah, there's another patch in works, I believe.
So you may not see this Helena again this way for too much longer.
Of course, it'll be a little unfortunate if she is completely nerfed out of it, because you might not believe it after seeing this, folks, but before this was discovered, we all considered her like super, super, super low tier. This one thing just sends her over the top. But
that's something I've seen a lot in fighting games is when they do patch an overpowered character, they come back overly nerfed.
Yeah, that's a problem, you know. And it's like when they nerf one character, they buff another, and that's like a double nerf to the original character that's getting nerfed. I mean,
exactly.
It's not fair. So they got to be very careful if they're going to tweak this at all. I think if they remove this, then Elena's going to need some other buffs to compensate for it, because she was not nearly good enough to operate on her own before this was discovered.
Although you must say, Black Mamba did a lot of damage with her, even in earlier ones, for a character that really wasn't top tier, so to speak.
Well, no, and
he did a lot of work with her. He made.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I remember winning the big money in CGS.
Well, actually in DOA4, she was considered top tier there too, because she could do actually something similar to this, and it seemed like she didn't have it anymore because the old setup into it was gone.
Okay.
But then he discovered how to do it this way, and it's even better. there it is, over and over again.
I see. So this is a branch off of what was once done in DOA4. You're saying?
Yeah, it's actually easier to do it this way because in DOA4 you could only set it up from like one of two things, and here you can do it in like any juggle. Any juggle. She just ends with that move there, the 3 slaps going downward, and boom, there it is. And it's just silly, and there it is again. May's actually lucky he hit the wall there because that stopped it.
Hayabusa as the underdog.
As the underdog.
Enjoy
for
it, folks, while you see it.
I know it's kind of beautiful actually. But all right, that's actually a fairly interesting little juggle there. I haven't seen that one out of Hayabusa. There we go there, that low sweep of death. I am actually surprised Mamba got hit by that. That's a very telegraphed attack. And here, you notice it's inconsistent. Like sometimes that attack there will wall splat, and sometimes they'll force attack. Like it just doesn't care sometimes if there's a wall or not.
Yeah, you sit here and you look at it. You
wow,
say,
and Mamba just took that, just clean sweep almost.